Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to do a quick card pull. I know that the energy's been crazy. You're probably seeing things come up that you need to finish processing, transmuting some things, I hope. Um, Maybe feeling your counterpart, or you may not be feeling your counterpart. They may be really quiet right now. And so use time to finish your own healing is the guidance I'm hearing. Again, we've talked about why do we keep getting the same messages, because timelines are shifting there. And a timeline can shift minute by minute. It does shift. It does shift. Each movement is a shift to the timeline, to be technical. But however, it's kind of like it feels like you're going round and round on this journey often, but you know, as you're going round and round, you're going up and up. And if you don't feel that, go ahead and meditate into that, because each thing that you feel like keeps coming back comes lesser and lesser until it dissipates, and then you're down to one, two things, and then you understand fully why it all went on, and then you understand fully how to surrender, and then you surrender, and you know that everything that is meant to be for you will be for you, and that you're going to have a beautiful manifestation regardless. So that being said, let's do a little card pull. So here I want to do a pull from the angels and ancestors real quick, see what they may have to say. Whoops, there we go. Direction, guardian, choose your path. Choose your path, which goes really well with what I was saying about timelines. And so it's about making a conscious choice of going to your highest timeline, which it's easier said than done. I understand that. But each time that you make a conscious choice, you find energetically that you are able to hold on to it better. You're able to keep yourself better balanced and better in that higher timeline. Shape shifter, transform, and unveil your gifts. And the angels are saying that that'll help with this too. They're saying that when you feel like it's hard to be in your highest timeline, that or difficult, that you just need to go inside and let transmute the stuff that you've worked through. See if there's something more you need to understand, and then let it go. And then we'll transmute it, because you transmute it and you bring it back in. You don't push it away, because that is a resistance. So that being said, let's see where the feminine and the masculine are right now. I got the Three of Pentacles. So again, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within. And the Three of Pentacles is about working together. And again, I'm drawn to the whole family dynamic of this card. So this is about working together to bring this union into being, to bring this. There's a family, even if you're not to have children, there's a family bigger than just you and your counterpart, meaning you will affect people, whether they are blood relatives or just, people who will be family within your life, period. Okay, oops. No, whoops. So coming together to work toward this family, this solid new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift from God, and it's a solid gift from God. If you look at this card, where the roots have been, it's pulled out from God. Excuse me. It's not God, but the universe, or your higher self, or you, however you want to look at it, the divine, period. It's pulled out after it's been grown for which on this path, a very long time. And it is the most solid new beginning that you can get. It's the most solid ace. This is what's going on with the feminine. So, okay. The angels are saying to stay on your timeline and just allow, just allow and put down the burden, the rest of the burden. What happens often is we are on this higher timeline, and then we feel our masculine or our counterpart. If you're the one watching this and you're a masculine, we feel our counterpart and they have this heaviness about them, and so we help pick up the divine is saying, the angels are saying, it's time now for you to put down the burden and not to pick it up again. Your counterpart does not want you to pick the burdens up. I don't care what they might say in the 3D. They do not want you to do this any longer. And this is what the angels are showing me. When you do this, when you help pick up the burden, you're solidifying it. Oh my God, I just got chills with that. You're solidifying the burden, and then it goes into another cycle. This is why the feminine is the energetic leader, and this is the most difficult thing in the world right now. When you can feel that burden and you want to help carry the load, and it turns into another cycle, whether however that shows up for you on your journey. So keeping yourself grounded, you've seen all these pentacles, grounded and releasing the burdens and fights, because this is wands. I feel fiery energy. Releasing that is I really want to separate these cards for some reason. Is what you're working toward, which is what surrender is. Surrendering to your higher self and allowing yourself to hold the vision and move yourself into the higher timeline. It's your job. You're the energetic. It's your energetic job. You've done all this work already. We're releasing, the pain of the journey and releasing the burdens that the masculine or your counterpart is still holding. And hold on just 1 second. I'm going to cut this out, but releasing the burdens that your counterpart is still working through, and trusting them to work through it, and that it is now your time to move forward. All these beautiful cards are falling out, but there's too many of them. That's your part in this. So in other words, where we feel like as feminists that it's our part to help carry the burden, and that is what lovingly we would do. Lovingly, you have to wrap your head around not helping with the burden, trusting your counterpart to finish that part up themselves, understanding that in order for the masculine to become the leader in the 3D, the physical leader requires the feminine to release trying to help with the burden. That's a kind of a requirement, it is a requirement. And let me get one more card for this. What's going on with our feminine? Yeah. So we're releasing the burden. And again, what we were talking about was, finishing up, transmuting the energy of the pain of this journey. This is a temporary energy of, I'm going to call this inner conflict at this point, and the fire in it. In this card represents to me, it's the pain of the journey that you've gone. It's all that pain. And the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the 4 of Wands. So this is all leading you to your highest timeline, your timeline of victory here, okay? And let's see what's going on with the masculine. So why? I don't know why I said July. I was gonna say G's, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what I was gonna say. All right, July. Oh, why did I say July? There's something that happened in July. That's a message for someone. Something big happened in July where you recognize something with your masculine, or you are a masculine, that will help you to finish up, this, help you to move forward energetically. That's just for one person or maybe a few people. So what do we have for our lovely masculine right now? The energy of the masculine. I love this. And this also tells me with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, there's been a lot of inner conflict going on with the feminines, And so this advice may be very well taken right now. Thank you for the channeling of that. I love it. Okay. I mean, maybe we have nothing for the masculine. The masculines are being mysterious. Oh, I do. This one wants to come out, the star. So the masculine, the energy of the masculine is he's focused on wish fulfillment. And I guess we'll find out what that means. And healing. I see healing in that card this time. I see healing because I'm drawn to the butterflies and this ethereal energy around her, and the water, which is healing. And so I feel like the masculine is spending time within, healing, as he is focusing more and more on the connection, more and more on his feminine. That turn upside down, it did. Pentacles. And as he's within, I'm sorry, but I see the moon cycles in this, and I'm seeing, so as he's within healing, he's seeing the cycles that he has perpetuated, how that has worked to sabotage all of his efforts in the past to move forward. Wow. Okay. I think also that he's realizing that there's these cycles. See these hands here? I'm seeing these hands. And so where he thought that this was being done to him from outside of him, he's starting to realize his part in the cycles that he's been perpetuating. Two more for masculine, two more. Feeling, first of all, I love all these pentacles because it's about grounding things into the earth. He's seen also where he has put himself out in the cold in this connection, where he has not been loyal. Also, that's what I'm reading from that card. His lack of loyalty, and where he has self-sabotaged, again, the word self-sabotage, himself out into the cold. That's way too many. Let's get us one more card for the masculines and we can finish this reading. I'm asking the angels for a little extra advice for the masculine. They're saying if your masculine's watching, if you are a masculine watching this, they are actually working with you right now. Oh my God. Can't make this up. They're actually working with you right now through this to help you see this, to help you make a plan, to help you to have your own to see your own confidence and to see through it. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, another mirror. This mirroring is amazing to me because we have the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So two fives, two inner conflict cards, but it's all about this solid new beginning, and the moon is the overall energy of the card. And I just want to say, first of all, there's two major arcanas for the masculine, and the moon, which comes right after the star, which leads him to his feminine. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, the healing and the focus on the wish fulfillment leads him to his feminine. I'm seeing divine feminine with this moon because the moon represents the divine feminine. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, subscribe, and happy healing. I love you all.